this is the story that we knew, that this is a parabola, y is equal to x square, and if we draw it, this is the vertex 0, 0, and this is the axis of symmetry, which is the y-axis. So now let's say someone asks us to shift this parabola. Simply shift this parabola, simply shift the vertex of this parabola from this point 0, 0 to another point 3, 4. We simply have to take this parabola and just shift it upwards. So the new parabola would be somewhat like this. It would be in this situation. The size is the same. Everything else remains the same. It is still an upwards parabola, means it is pointing upwards. Just the vertex has changed from 0, 0. It has moved at this point 3, 4. So what change has happened? In this case, the vertex is now at the point, three, 4. And now the axis of symmetry, which is this line which is dividing the parabola into equal halves. So this line, which is a vertical line in this case, can we see that this line, the equation of this line is x is equal to 3. In this case it was x is equal to 0, but now the axis of symmetry is not the y-axis, it is some other line, x is equal to 3. So in this case, for this parabola, if someone asks me to write the equation of this parabola, so the only change that would happen is this, that instead of this y, it would become y minus 4. Just notice the new y coordinate of the vertex, that is y minus 4. Just think of the original vertex as y minus 0. So now the y coordinate of the vertex has changed from 0 to 4. So it becomes y minus 4. And over here this x becomes x minus 3. Nobody is going to ask you in detail that how we have created this, but this is of great importance to us because we are going to use this aspect now. So we can say that y is equal to x minus 3 whole square plus 4. So this is the story now. In this case, so the important part is this, that we know that if this parabola is shifted over here, if the vertex is changed from 0, 0 to 3, 4, the new equation of the parabola is this. So for this parabola, now we know that the vertex of this parabola is 3, 4. It is an upward parabola, and simply the symmetrical axis we can directly judge by simply seeing that the axis would be going through the vertex, and it would be this vertical line in this case, which is the line x is equal to 3. This part is of importance only if we are able to, let's say, answer this question. So this is a very basic logic. Now let's say I give you this question, that this is another parabola. Let's say I give you a parabola y minus 5 is equal to x minus 8 whole square. Now instead of actually asking you to actually shift the vertex of a parabola, let's say I have given you this question. And now my question is this, that if this parabola is given to you, then what would be the vertex of this parabola? So let's say if the question is this, that this parabola is given to you and we have to find the vertex of this parabola now. So just by comparing the logic, can we see that by using the same concept, can we say that the vertex of this parabola would be the point 8, 5, using the same sense? This is the important part now. And this is something which we have to learn from now onwards. Just by looking at the equation of the parabola, can we now say that the vertex of this parabola is 8, 5, because x has changed to x minus 8 and y has changed to y minus 5. Now this is the sense that is our requirement from now onwards. That just by looking at the equation of a parabola in a squared complete form, which we'll see what does it means exactly, we can directly judge that this is the vertex of the parabola. That is in this case 8, 5. And now we can even draw this parabola. So the vertex of this parabola is the point 8, 5. So it would be of this kind. And this would be the in this case axis of symmetry, which would be, this is a vertical line. So it would be x is equal to 8. This is the equation of the line of axis of symmetry. So this is the basic sense which we have to understand from this minute onwards. Similarly, let's say, using the same sense, you should be able to answer just this question, nothing special. Let's say someone has given me the equation y minus 6 is equal to x minus 2 whole square. If someone asks me the vertex of this parabola, so we can directly say that the vertex of this parabola is very straightforward. It would be 2, 6, and the equation of the line of axis of symmetry would be x is equal to 2 in this case. So this was again a straightforward example of the same story. But now, let's say we are given this question. Let's say now we are given this expression. Y is equal to x square minus 4x plus 10. We are given this equation. Now this expression, this quadratic expression is given to us, and we are told that this is a parabola, and the question is the same, that we are told to find the vertex of this parabola and the axis of symmetry. So now we are stuck. Now we are stuck because in the previous example, we have seen that it was written in the form of a complete square, and we were directly able to interpret that this is the vertex of this parabola. So that part was simple. So if the question actually comes in this format, and all the questions from now onwards will come exactly in this format, then the first task that we have to handle is actually to convert this expression into a complete square. So the first task that we have to do, that is like always till some time, because after that we'll create a formula. So the first task that we have to understand is this, that at this moment I am not able to find the vertex just because this square is not complete. I am not able to interpret right now. So what do? Just use the square completion logic which we already know. So in this case, the two formulas that we already know, one is a plus b whole square and the next is a minus b whole square. This we know that this is a square plus 2ab plus b square, and the next one is a square minus 2ab plus b square. This is the main story that would happen over here in all the questions. So in this case, this x square is that a square. So we just have to actually interpret that what would be the value of b so that we can complete our square over here. So in this case, can I write this minus 4x as minus 2 times of x multiplied by 2? So this becomes a square minus 2a. So this is the b. We have interpreted that this b, the value of b for the square completion in this case is this 2. So if I want to complete this square, I should be having a b square just after this added. We should be having a b square added just after this. So what we'll do, we'll simply add a b square, and to actually keep the term the same, we'll subtract a b square as well. The 10 is over here as earlier. So what has happened is this, that this expression would convert into x square minus 2 times of x multiplied by 2 plus 2 square, which is actually directly x minus 2 whole square, this much, and the remaining, we know that this is 10 minus 4, which makes it plus 6. So this is the first basic task, that if we are given a quadratic expression, then we can simply convert it into the standard parabola format, which is the vertex format. We can simply convert that simple quadratic expression by completing the square in the vertex format of a parabola. So this is exactly what we have done right now.